if we look at the IMC versus those traditional methods, really this internal model control is very flexible. I was sharing with you that you could go between conservative, moderate, moderately aggressive, aggressive. You could select all that within the process. The nice thing about that is if I can align that slider bar in a piece of software that quick and get a projection of what it's going to produce, I already know if it's going to meet my control objective. I can see it, right? It's predictive. Okay, yes, it's not real time, but it's so close, so good that it's extremely beneficial, and that's why IMC is such a hot topic. So I can align to whatever my control objectives are. Again, if I was doing water distribution, I'm not very aggressive at all. I'm staying in the conservative area, right? But if I had to guess what PI and D gave me conservative, it'd take me a while and could cause some damage, a lot of headache on a distribution line. So I have this ability to modify my PIDs to meet up that control objective without doing a lot of trial and error, without finding ways to, without guessing what lines with my control objective because I see a predictive. It's consistent against processes. Here's another godsend. I told you the Excel spreadsheet, I call it the dirty spreadsheet because it was built for processes where they had worked out something. It took a while. They finally come up with a couple of equations that would work for the P, I, and D tunings. And then that got saved in an Excel spreadsheet. And we think it's good for the next process. That's not true. I guarantee it's not true. Every process is different by itself. You just do enough of these models of processes, you'll find how different each process really is. But the method of IMC is so consistent, so repeatable for every process, whether it's flow or it's, a slurry that we're going to modify pH in, it's very consistent. And then we have the decouplers, right? The decouplers, those interact where we have controllers that are interacting with one another. You've heard the operator use the word, well, these two are fighting. Heard that in the control room? Well, that's probably because they are interacting. And there's a solution to that. And so that's why using IMC tuning correlations can help you meet the control objectives and keep two controllers that are fighting one another from doing so.